Hello everyone, my name is Hyphy, and basically today I'm going to be telling you guys 5 silly things I used to think about Pokemon. Now there's a PokeTuber I love watching called OzzyMitsu who made a video about this topic, and at the end he asked what silly things did you think about Pokemon in the past? And so I thought, hey, there's plenty of silly things I used to think, so here we are. So why don't we get started? Okay, so for this first one, I'm really embarrassed. But yeah, do you guys remember Digimon Tamers? Okay, so I know this video is about Pokemon, but trust me, this is relevant. When I was a little kid, I remember watching Digimon and seeing them swipe cards on their Digivice. And I was intrigued, and I thought to myself, well, if it's possible for Digimon, why not for Pokemon? So yeah, I remember grabbing my brother's shoebox from under his bed, picking out a holo Articuno card and thinking, I'd just swipe the card against the Game Boy Color, hoping that whatever card I swipe would appear in my actual Pokemon game. I'd swipe it across the joint in the plastic, I'd try and put the card in the game cartridge slot to no avail, oh my god. And I managed to bend a couple of cards this way, and to no surprise, I never did manage to make this one work. Okay, so how about we swiftly move on to more embarrassment. Okay, so this one is a somewhat recent one. Ever seen those shapes when you're looking at your Pokemon? Yeah, those? I had no idea what they were for, so I just assumed that they were a way to sort out your Pokemon into your favorites or something. But nope, they are related to marking IVs. I actually sorted my box out this way thinking to myself, okay, so this is Pokemon, it's my favourite Pokemon, and I'm going to give it a special heart, and I don't like this one, so it's getting a triangle. Fortunately for me, I started breeding for IVs in the 6th generation of Pokemon, so hey, I guess I know this now. Oh gosh. Aside from always spamming A whenever I caught a Pokemon, which I still do to this day, not knowing how to progress in the game, here's a silly thing that I actually thought about the games. So when I first started playing Pokemon Blue, I didn't realise the PC storage system was a thing, so I would catch Pokemon and never see them again. Well, that was until near the end, and I kind of figured it out. This is where I thought it was really mean. I mean, in the anime they would go to Professor Oak, right? And in game, they'd just sit in a box, and this was just out of the question. I ended up releasing a bunch of my Pokemon from my PC storage, only to recatch them and rinse repeat. Thankfully, I did manage to stop this in the end. Okay, so this next one is about the TCG. Have you guys ever seen those fake Pokemon cards which have like 1000 HP? Yeah, I used to think that they were super rare. I was incredibly happy to see the insane amount of damage and the shininess of these cards, and it wasn't exactly helped by the fact that my older brother would convince me of this. I ended up trading away some awesome cards for the fake ones, and looking back on this now, I never should have done this. Especially not to my brother, who knew they were fake and he was just trying to get the good cards off me. Leading on from that last one though, another silly thing I used to think is that the cuter or prettier the cards were to me, the more expensive they were. Thankfully most of the time this method works out, however, I suppose this goes hand in hand with the last one. When I was a lot younger I played a game which was kind of like a Pokemon market. My friends and I would set up improvised market stalls and start trading Pokemon cards to each other. Oftentimes we would exchange cards for old coins and marbles or just straight up trade them with each other. And at the end of the day we would tally up how much money or marbles we had, or just admire our new trades that we had made. But the problem with valuing Pokemon cards differently to others often meant that I would go out of my way and hand over more marbles and coins than I had to for a specific card. This kind of links back to me thinking fake cards were super rare too. But I just remember making some horrible trades in the past. And what do I think now looking back? No! Getting rid of my holo Chansey for a non-holo common Vulpix card was not worth it. But don't worry guys, 14 years on, I'm a little bit better at making fairer trades. So there you have it, there are some silly things I used to think about Pokemon. This was inspired by OzzyMitsu's video as a somewhat tag video thingy, or at least he said we could make a video on it. But regardless of that, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, or at least had a laugh at how stupid I was. A link to Ozzy's original video will be in the description below, but what about you guys? What are some silly things that you once thought about Pokemon? I would tag a few people, but I'm really new to PokeTubing and I don't really know anyone that I can tag, so if you want to make a video about this, you can. A huge thank you to OzzyMitsu for his videos, they were really funny, but either way, thank you for watching. for more Pokemon related content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But either way, thank you for watching, and I'll see you lovelies next video.